Her father named her Promise, because he promised never to leave. Even after her parents separated when she was 1, she would visit him every summer and Easter break, traveling from the Bronx to Virginia. When she was 7, he was arrested in front of her on drug trafficking-related charges. He would remain in prison for nearly 14 years, convicted of felony drug possession and distribution. "My dad was my best friend when I was little," Promise Roan, 21, said. "He was like my favorite person." After he was arrested, her behavior changed drastically. She got in fights at school. Her grades plummeted. She even had to relearn how to read. At 16, Ms. Roan started working first at a community college, then at a children's clothing store to help her mother with household expenses. Although going to high school and working up to 40 hours a week was very difficult, she enjoyed being busy, and she liked the independence that money gave her. At the beginning of her final semester of high school, though, tensions with her mother intensified. Ms. Roan and her mother had a disagreement, and Ms. Roan moved out. They reconciled shortly before her graduation, but at the end of the summer, Ms. Roan moved out again. This time, she didn't go back. "I just decided that I'd rather have my own space than not be sure if I have a place to sleep tonight," she explained. Ms. Roan moved into a friend's house and enrolled at Goodman Community College in Manhattan in 2015, studying human services. In early 2016, she moved into an apartment in the Kingsbridge neighborhood of the Bronx, living with 2 roommates and working at a grocery store to support herself. But she hated the work because of the low wages and lack of opportunity, so she started finding housekeeping jobs, using the app Handy. She was able to quit her job at the store and pay for textbooks and her cell phone. But she could no longer afford her apartment, and in May 2017 she moved into her grandfather's home in order to save money. In March, she was assigned through Handy to clean the apartment of Damien Eckstein. They started chatting as she worked, bonding over their favorite Marvel superheroes. When she returned for a second cleaning in June, Ms. Roan told Mr. Eckstein about her plans to go into social work. "She likes trying to figure out how people tick," she said, piecing together the tiny threads that make up the tapestry of someone's life. Mr. Eckstein told her that he was the senior operations manager at Children's Aid, one of the 8 organizations supported by the New York Times Neediest Cases Fund. And he offered to help. "It was total random kismet," Mr. Eckstein said. The next day, he referred Ms. Roan to Gwendolyn Taylor, the director of the agency's Providing Opportunities, Wellness, Education and Resources program, hoping that she might be able to offer Ms. Roan a paid internship. While the agency did not have the money to employ Ms. Roan, it did use $325 from the Neediest Cases Fund to help her buy professional attire and groceries. Ms. Roan selected a pair of boots from Payless and some slacks and button-down shirts from Marshalls. Ms.